I was saddened the other day. Um, Actually, some people thought I was angry, but I wasn't. I was actually quite sad. Um, Watching young people talk to each other and seniors, and the lack of respect was palatable. It was, I mean, you could feel it, you could taste it. It was horrible. This whole idea I mean, this whole progressive idea and pronouns and whatever, and kids looking to find somebody who would disagree with them, start a fight, and then just pounce like collectively. Yelling and screaming, and we see this all over the news and all over the media, and it's easy to get angry at what's happening, because it's angering. I mean, it's not healthy, it's not right. And the scripture talks about respecting. I mean, that's not anything new. But it says, out of the heart the mouth speaks, and that's what I'm most concerned about. The heart of our nation, as expressed in the generation coming up, and not all, but a lot, is cause for concern. And one of the things that I realized in talking to a lot of these people is their relationship with their parents are slim to none. I think we're it's the result of latchkey kids growing up without parenting and now don't know how to parent because they really weren't. They came home, they parented themselves, they raised themselves, and these kids are being raised by people that don't know how to raise kids. I was very fortunate, in the sense, I mean, despite the struggles that went on in my home, my parents were there. Despite the struggles that my kids went through growing up, their parents were there. They didn't have a key around their neck. And somehow we need to be able to find a way to speak into young people's lives and teach them how to be good people. In Titus chapter 2, it says, teach the young men. And then it says, teach the older women to teach the young women. Why? Because what God has taught us, what God has brought us through, what God has allowed us to gain, even spiritually, but also emotionally, and collectively in community, and how you work within community is something that we were blessed with. And somehow we need to build relationships with the younger generation to bring them up in a way that is healthy. Because it's not only them I'm concerned about, it's their kids. Because this is something that's deteriorating, and we see in our society how things are falling apart. And it saddens me. It doesn't get me angry. It gets me frustrated. People call me names, and they do. And I was like, how? Really? Because we disagree? There's violence, and you see... and then they said, people going, oh, punch a fascist. And I was like, who's a fascist? Well, anybody that disagrees with me. These are crazy times, and I don't know where it's going to go. But as a church, as Christians, we need to be loving. We need to be kind. We need to stand on what's true. We need to be strong. But we need to pray and ask God, how can we speak into the lives of our community, of our world, and show them, teach them how to be good people. One of the great things about being a Christian is my whole faith is based on how do I love God, and how do I allow God to love others through me, which is basically being a good person. So we need to be good. I hope that's been an encouragement to you. It's kind of what's going on in my head. If there was ever a meandering thought, that kind of went all over the place, and I apologize for that, but I'm still working this one out. And hope you can work it out with me. God bless. Bye for now.